Run into every wall you see, and maybe you'll get lucky.
I mean, that's how I live life, but that's not how
Oh
you
yeah,
should
true,
be.
true. You know, but. Hello and welcome to Retro Game Connect. I'm Dan Mastriani.
And I'm the ghost of Christmas future.
Yes, well, it does seem pretty likely that we're all going to be underwater pretty soon, but not quite yet. Not
my old friend.
Not quite yet. So yes, it is a holiday season again. Of course, we wish you a happy holiday, whichever one we celebrate. But we happen to celebrate Christmas, so we do a Christmas special. Simple as that. So this year we're
celebrate
doing
it rather secularly, hence my background being SpongeBob.
Yeah, I feel like quite a lot of people do. Honestly, people complain about it, but really, I think there are a lot more people who think about Santa than think about Jesus on Christmas.
I think of it as a reason to.
I don't know.
I think of it as a reason to spend time with people you love and give people gifts.
Yeah, good enough. You know, whatever. I'm not super messed about it. I'm certainly not someone you're going to catch complaining about the reason for the season or whatever that is. But anyhow, let's not worry about that. Let's worry about the game we're playing today, which is Jackrabbit Holiday Hare on PC. So this is basically a I guess you call it a level pack for Jackrabbit, which was basically a Sonic-inspired 2D platformer for PC. So 94 and 95, they released extra holiday levels. Specifically, we're going to be playing the 95 levels, just because they have like their own enemies and things. So it's a bit more complete than the 94 levels.
Mm-hmm.
And people may have heard of one of the creators of the game. His name is Cliff Bleszinski.
Hey, I know that guy.
Yes, the man of many nicknames.
He has some warring gears.
Yes, I believe he does. But he's only one of the people involved. But we'll see if we can't bring that up once we're playing the game.
Ta-da!
So here we go. Yes, the game is from Epic, as if the fact that Cliff Bleszinski came up with the concept for it didn't clue you in.
Well,
so this came out about a year after the original release, but maybe a year and 6 months, because it came out around the holidays.
And this means that the base game is as old as I am.
Yeah, they're about.
The base game came out in 94, right?
Yeah, August 94.
February 94, so.
Yeah, see, actually, if we can get...
That's right, everybody. Wish me a happy birthday in 2 months.
If we can... Yeah, here's a little joke. Your gun is the LFG 2000.
Haha.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're rescuing the princess.
Yeah, save her and this princess and the world.
So there we go. We're not actually going to read the whole story here, but I do want to see if this has the credits, because that's interesting to know. I didn't know he jumps higher if you run. Yeah, so I wanted to see if we had the credits, because there we go. I want to have his name in front of me. The programmer is Arjen Brisset, perhaps? I'm not sure how to say that. He's a Dutch programmer. He used to be in a demo group, which I'm going to double check the name here, is Ultra Force. Ultra Force is the name of his demo group, so they used to code demos. And I guess he was aggressively recruited by Epic because they were very impressed by his programming. And of course, Cliff Bleszinski, the man of many nicknames, came up with the concept and the design. And they did most of the work, but of course they had Nick Stadler for helping with the animation, and Robert Allen, who was composer at Epic, for the music.
But and no chainsaws on machine guns yet.
Yeah, no, not yet. Oh, this is my advertisements for some other Epic games. Epic Pinball I actually have that we can play that sometime if people want to see it. No. Anyhow, let's get started. Go ahead and play medium. Medium actually affects, you have a time limit, much like in Sonic. They actually, they'd have actually, like, admitted in pre-release stuff for the game that, yes, this is intentionally similar to Sonic. They wanted to see if they could do a game like Sonic on PC.
Oh.
I mean, they did succeed in making something that's pretty fast. I will give them that. So you got your regular blaster, which is kind of basic, but has limited ammo, and you can collect limited amounts of other weapons. And it is, of course, possible to switch between them. Here's the secret I already found earlier when playing the game. So this it kind of just has walls that you can walk through, which I'm not a super big fan of. I have not been able to figure out how to get up to this guy. But we'll see if we can find another one of those birds in a later level.
Ding dong, ding dong.
Yeah, we do have
dong.
This is also.
I enjoy the music, the remix of Carol of the Bells.
The music is pretty good. So it's basically either like a mod tracker, which is basically just oh, there we go. I'm now invincible. No one can stop me. Time to run fast with the bandit.
Power of Grayskull.
Yes. Yeah, normally you have to be pretty careful because Jazz runs pretty fast and it's not hard to like just slam right into enemies. So I just wanted to take advantage of that.
You need to build in a mechanic that like you could just bounce off them for the first hit.
Yeah. Something.
Or like I'm coming up on someone and you can jump and like matrix backwards, take your shot, and then hit the ground and start running again. Like a little loop-de-loop of death.
It would be nice if they say had like actual attacks or something, so you didn't have to worry about not bumping into them. Like that.
Like if they did damage besides just like bumping into them, that'd be bad.
Also missed a chance to call that rabbit fire, but you know.
Yeah.
Get some puns in there, you know. I didn't want to do that. There he goes. So, I guess, of course, you know, this is also, hey, run through the level, find as many secrets as you can, collect all the secrets that you can.
Because, you know, platformer.
Yeah, I mean, I can see why they want to recruit that programmer, because the engine is pretty decent. You know, I'm not getting any like nasty screen tearing or anything like that.
Only glitching I'm seeing, I'm pretty sure, is just due to the internet.
Yeah.
You're a little stuck there, bud.
There we go. I don't know what these... Do these shoes give me higher jumps, maybe? I'm not sure, but even at the end of the stage, there's some extras here. But whatever, I'm not going to worry about collecting everything, because, you know... We only have so much time, and also they don't seem to change music every stage, just...
Yeah, that's a little bothersome.
Yeah. It's like, man, I
it's
did...
a solid mix, but not the 20th time.
Yeah. Oh. There you go.
Ooh, fire shit.
Yeah, so, I mean, once you get powered up...
Once you're all like, by the power of Grayskull.
Yeah, you're pretty destructive. Got some carrots to refill your health, of course, because you're a rabbit. I'm not sure what the end.
You know, rabbits aren't actually supposed to eat carrots the way that we think they do.
They're not supposed to, or they don't like to.
It's a little of both, but like they're not. It's not healthy for them to like eat only carrots.
Well, no, I don't imagine they should, like, eat only anything, but, you know.
I'm pretty sure it's actually, like, not the greatest thing for them.
That's
I think it's due to the sugar content, the natural sugar of them.
Ah.
It's higher than their regular food, which is, like, lettuce and grass.
Yeah. Well, you know, it wouldn't be... Oh, so that's what that dead end is for. Wouldn't be the first time that... Oh, that was dumb. Oh, wait. There's another secret on this side.
I hate secrets like that.
I really wish there was some kind of, like, indication. Like, you know, like a slightly different,
different color, different texture, just
slightly different texture or something.
Something.
Not just, hey, run into every wall you see, and maybe you'll get lucky.
I mean, that's how I live life, but that's not how you should
true,
be.
you know, but...
Run into walls, have a bird follow you, and you're good.
Oh.
There's a question mark. The Riddler's been here.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, you're right.
Oh,
I better use my detective vision. See, that was the problem all along. I wasn't using detective vision. That's why I couldn't find the walk through walls.
Yep, obviously. Well, bats.
Alright.
I'd like to think I don't do a half-bad Mark Hamill Joker.
I mean, Mark Hamill is a pretty good Joker.
He's a really good voice actor overall, but...
Well, it's funny, you know, a lot of people just think of him as Luke Skywalker, and they don't realize he's been, like, voice acting for most of the last...
Oh, yeah. He's had some, like, other live-action roles, but he's really only... I feel like he's done more live-action roles since the new Star Wars trilogy happened than he has in the last, like, decade.
Yeah.
Before that.
He's actually mainly been a voice actor for a while.
Yeah. But he went and got himself all healthy and stuff, and now is doing more in-person movies, which I think is just great.
That's nice.
Mark
I mean, I did like him in The Guyver.
Dude. Mark Hamill.
I don't care what anybody says, I like that movie.
I don't think I've seen it.
Yeah, I know you've never seen it. I mean, granted, he did do some bad stuff, like, was he in Laser Blast, I think? Was that the movie? He was in something terrible.
I mean,
I'm probably thinking of the wrong one.
His movie career post the original trilogy was not much to speak of.
Yeah, but then he got into voice acting, and he was actually really successful at it. And...
Yeah, and now it seems like he's actually started to get into in-person acting again, which I just like to see Mark Hamill succeeding, especially after the way The Last Jedi treated Luke Skywalker, which not gonna get into, but damn.
I mean, I don't know. He had some good moments. I'm not as upset about it as a lot of people.
It was well acted. It made no sense in the story.
I also, though, don't take a lot of this stuff as seriously as a lot of other people. Like, I like Star Wars, but I don't build my life around it.
Just, story continuity. Doesn't make sense.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not invested in a lot of the additional stuff that you are, like the expanded universe stuff and all that. So,
well, it's not even that. It's just his character just doesn't even make sense when you actually put it in the span of the rest of the movies. I like to say, listen, The Last Jedi as a movie is good. It is also the absolute best looking Star Wars movie that has ever been made. However, really? As part 8 of 9, it makes no sense.
Yeah, I don't know. Really? Okay, never mind. I'm kind of confused as to why they didn't do more coordination while making those, but whatever.
They didn't plan them out ahead of time, and it's so evident. Literally, if they had just planned those movies, given a story outline, could have been so much better.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems odd to me that they would have done that way, but...
I think Disney was just focused on hey, let's get these movies out now before the original trilogy actors die, and look how that worked out for them.
Yeah, they
the one that they were saving for last to have the biggest, have her biggest role be in the last of the movies, passes away.
Yeah.
I morbidly joke that they killed off the wrong Skywalker in The Last Jedi.
I don't know.
Well, because Mark Hamill is still alive.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's use a toaster. I do like I've got this little hoverboard here.
Reminds me of Jack and Daxter.
I've gone from Sonic to Back to the Future.
She's gone from suck to blow.
Yes. Oh boy.
Oh, here's something amusing to just kind of randomly show the audience. One of my face masks.
Aha. I don't know if I'll be able to cut to that, but we'll see. So this does remind me, actually, there was a Japan-only Back to the Future game where you were entirely on the... I'm going to use this. So this TNT is a screen-clearing weapon. Get rid of all those guys.
The supernova from Jack and Daxter. It's almost like I played too much Jack and Daxter growing up or something.
Yeah, no, I think I played it 5 minutes total, so...
Well, it had really good replay value. Because the latter ones went GTA with it.
Yeah.
Never have I seen a greater tonal shift between the first of a series and its second than in Jack and Daxter.
That was quite a thing. Yeah, that's right. Haha! Skip all these guys. Later. Oh. I'm still hearing them hitting things, though. Oh. Which way should I go? Ow.
Ow!
Oh, indeed. Oh, that was awkward.
What's funny is I say ow like that in real life.
Yeah, there you go. Maybe you're secretly just Jackrabbit.
Secretly?
I mean... I didn't think you were a green rabbit, but you know.
Well, you know, we all have our home personalities.
Okay. Switch back to the toaster. Oh, good. Some health. I could use that. A checkpoint. I could definitely use that. Oh boy. Come on. There we go. That worked out.
I just realized
okay?
I have a relatively easily grabbed hat that is somewhat fitting for this being a Christmas episode.
Yeah.
Just because it's a knit hat.
Oh yeah.
And it's red, so it's Christmassy.
Fancy. Yeah, we got some more weapons for myself here.
It's a Dalek hat.
There we go. This is a large guy. I feel like I should know who this is.
I can't see the...
I don't know who this is, and I feel like I should. Alright, this may be a waste, but I'm going to use another TNT on this guy.
Exterminate.
Because he was just right in my way, and I didn't want to have to take damage. Getting past him. Okay. Oh no. Oh, he fired backwards. Oh lordy, I'm in danger. Ah, and there go all my weapons.
F.
And all my rapid fire power-ups. Ah. Awful. Yeah, so this is much like your 2D shooters, where you commonly, hey, lose all your, if you die, you lose all your power-ups, and then the game becomes much harder. Should I backtrack a little? No, there's nothing here. Okay. Oh. I drew these guys out, though. Oh, no. Oh. That was awkward. One good thing about this game is it does not have instantly respawning enemies.
Ugh, I hate those.
Yeah, those are never fun.
They're such a bother. It's just like, stay dead.
It's kind of a, I mean, you know, on NES games it's kind of a technical limitation.
I know, but they don't have to instantly respawn.
Yeah.
Like,
really?
give them
Come
a
on.
minute.
There we go. Oh. Yes. Frighteningly easy to run into enemies in this game. Oh, come on. I want these weapons.
There we go.
I think RF missiles will be my best bet.
The really freaking missiles?
Dang. I was hoping that split would help me, but it doesn't go that far up. Come on. Whoa! Oh.
Ow!
Alright.
Need my drum.
So, I don't want to quit this game too early, but I feel like maybe we've made really good time to a really frustrating part. Without additional weapons, this area is kind of problematic. It's weird that they have the sign power-ups and also the just regular pickups. I don't know what the difference is.
Yeah, I don't know either. I haven't noticed a major difference.
I ever get those power-ups? Can I get it from off screen? Of course not. Oh, really? Not a fan of that hitbox.
There's a lot in this game, mechanic-wise, that's a little, not that grand.
Yeah. I mean...
I think it's alright, but...
I feel like you kind of have to grade on the curve a little. Because,
Oh, yeah, I'm not saying, like, oh my god, it's broken or anything, but, like...
Not just even, like, because... Oh, no, he shot me. Oh, I was so close, Ian. I don't know if I want to do that again.
So close.
No, just because, like, platformers on DOS were often not great. Just, like... Because it was a lot harder to do games like this on DOS PC. Really? It wasn't until like around when this game came out that like your average DOS computer had hardware that would be like suited to fast animation like this. All right, well, I'm gonna finish this life, and then I think I'm gonna stop because I don't think I can handle much more of this game.
Like, yes, Little Drummer Boy is nice. It's actually my father's favorite Christmas song, but like,
yeah.
Oh my god, just keeps going.
Yeah. What I'm doing is quitting, Jazz. Thanks for asking. All right, well, there you go. I hope that didn't come across as a little perfunctory. We actually had to record twice because didn't record the audio the first time, and I was a little sick of the game.
You know, I was trying to not make a sarcastic joke giving that fact away, but then you go and give it away in the outro, dang.
Yeah, well, I kind of felt like we should explain the fact that we were kind of like not really...
Heavily invested?
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens.
It's kind of frustrating because the first time around, we had a lot more commentary, and it was like, did I say this the first? Do I have to say, what did I say the first time? Yeah.
And I just hit ADHD mode.
Yeah, so I don't know. Reasons
I don't watch Let's Plays.
Shh, you gotta stop telling people that.
I'm not. Hey, I've said it's not that they're bad. I just don't get anything out of them.
Yeah. But my point is, like, do people want to watch you playing a game when after you tell them that you wouldn't watch this kind of content? Did you see why maybe?
Do chefs watch cooking shows?
Quite possibly.
Does Gordon Ramsay watch Chopped? Like, I don't know. But
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Could be off-putting. I also hate the sound of my own voice. So like when the times I've recorded music, I edit it and then I never listen to it again. Then other people do. Like, listen, we like what we like.
Yeah. Anyhow, so I started talking about this while I was playing, but like kind of grading on a curve because DOS platformers were often bad. People are probably gonna be mad at me for saying that, but I mean, you know, I'm not saying that there aren't good DOS platformers. I'm just saying there were a lot of ones that had technical issues and weren't great. And that kind of made the good ones stand out more.
Yeah.
So, like, if you had a Genesis and you could play Sonic the Hedgehog, you were probably less likely to get a lot out of Jackrabbit. But if all you had was, like, a Packard Bell or what have you, you're going to be like, yay, I also have a game with an animal that runs fast.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do.
So, I mean, seemed like it was kind of a cottage industry at the time. I mean, not only was there Sonic, we got Jazz Jackrabbit, the infamous Bubsy.
Oh, Bubsy.
And the first game is not actually that bad. The first Bubsy, I don't have it, so we're not going to be playing it. But it wasn't until like Bubsy 2 that things just went off the rails. The first one was like, fine, not amazing, decent rental.
Yeah.
And then it got bad. But that like an awesome possum, like Arrow the Acrobat, Zero the Kamikaze Squirrel.
Remember renting games?
Yes.
Oh, Blockbuster.
Yeah.
F in the chat.
Well, I have to rep my former employer, Hollywood Video, but
I used to go to the Hollywood Video in Manchester.
I worked there, so I got free rental, so that was great. But it's not great for the show because there are a lot of games that are like, well, I played through this a bunch in the rental, I don't need to own it. And it's like, oh, I'd love to do an episode on the game, but I didn't buy it at the time, and now it's really expensive.
And a lot. My games are only starting to pass into retro quality. So.
Yeah. But anyway, so I will say the design is pretty good.
Oh, it's definitely neat.
It looks good. The graphics are definitely a high point. It does sound good as well. I wish they changed the music more often.
Yeah.
Those loops were kind of short too.
Yeah. They did not put it through the loop test that Nintendo puts their stuff through. You know about that, right?
I mean, I can guess.
I forget the composer, but it's one of the early composers for like Mario, and I think
Koji Kondo?
Maybe. I don't remember Japanese names all that well.
Yeah, he did
because I barely remember English names all that well. But I'm pretty sure it was either someone who was working on Mario or they worked on Pokemon as well, but they would make the music loops, but he would literally sit there and listen to, once he had a loop, he'd listen to it for hours on end, because if it got annoying,
yeah.
So that you would know, I'm starting to get sick of this after X amount of time. Well, it needs to be changed.
Nice. That's a level of craft that I appreciate.
Oh yeah.
Of
course it's a music thing, so I remember it.
Nintendo isn't perfect, but if people wonder why we like Nintendo, it's because they do things like that.
They tend to put some quality into most of their games.
So, I'm not going to be a Nintendo apologist. They've definitely done things I don't agree with. Like
Amiibos.
Whatever. I don't even care about that. I'm talking about the way they kind of their shady business practices, especially in the 80s, where they kind of locked everybody else out of the market.
And also the more current manufactured scarcities.
Yeah, why is Super Mario 3D All-Stars limited time?
Manufactured scarcity.
Yeah, that's not cool.
Plus, then in 10 years, when they release it again, everybody who didn't buy it the first time will buy it.
Yeah, it's like, why can't I still buy their GameCube adapter?
Why can't I get Kirby Nightmare and Dreamland on my Switch? Like, come on.
Yeah, I don't know.
And yes, I know Nightmare and Dreamland is a remake, but that's the version I grew up with.
There's less, and you got to be careful buying Game Boy Advance games, because that's a lot of knockoffs in Game Boy Advance.
Plus, that would mean I would need to buy a Game Boy Advanced or an original generation Nintendo DS.
You don't have one, huh?
No.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
I never got a 3DS, so I'm still on. I'm still on the original model. Like the original model that I bought like a week after launch, because we still had a stack of them, and I was like, eh.
3DS XL, 2DS XL.
Yeah.
And it's my special Pokemon X and Y one.
There you go.
Yeah. And then this one's just purple.
Really, why not? But so I gotta try to pick up my train of thought again here. Thing about Jackrabbit is apparently they largely did it remotely. Apparently they would occasionally fly into Epic headquarters to do like marathon programming sessions, but so they were. Part of this, I guess, is like doing it like they were spread out around the globe in a time where like what do you have like BBSs and email?
Yeah.
So
damn, they were living pandemic life before the pandemic, and before the technology that allowed us to do this crap.
Yeah, so I mean that's another thing where I like maybe want to cut them a little slack because it's not like they were all in the same office and could like play test it like crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, at that time, Epic was still a relatively small company. All their
they wouldn't really
shareware.
They wouldn't really blow up until Gears of War, right?
I mean, they were around before that.
Well, yeah,
they had
were
Unreal.
around, but
Unreal was pretty big.
Oh, right, yeah.
So
Unreal, and then they were really brought like center stage with Gears of War.
So I would say like Unreal was
it was big
like
for
really
PC.
big on PC.
Yeah.
And Gears is what made them big on console.
Yeah.
Because like Unreal games did get released on console, but they weren't as big on console as they were on PC.
And now their engine is practically ubiquitous in the gaming sphere.
Yeah, like just tons of stuff use Unreal Engine.
Yeah.
So
it's Unreal.
Yes. But this is back in their shareware days. I don't know if people like got a glimpse of any of that, but like this is something like they would distribute the first episode for free, and then you'd send away for the rest of the game.
It's like a demo, essentially.
Like a supersized demo.
Nah. I mean, it's a clever marketing strategy.
It did,
especially at the time.
Yeah, it was a pretty big, actually, revolution in distribution of software.
Well, isn't that like one of the ways that Doom got really big too?
Yeah, Doom was shareware. A lot of huge shit. Like Apogee came out of shareware. The fact that they were a thing was that they embraced the shareware model before other game companies.
And it's rather consumer friendly too, if you think about it, because then like you get a good idea of the game before you spend any money on it.
And to be frank, there are a lot of people that just kind of stuck with the shareware game.
Yeah. If you're not interested in more, you don't have to pay for more.
Yeah, so a lot of people are like, yeah, this is actually enough content for me, so
And they weren't built like how a lot of, free to start games these days are, where like, oh, they're engineered to get you to pay more for them.
Yes, with this you're actually buying like additional levels and things. It's not like power-ups, and you pay once for like, and now you have the whole game. I mean, I do appreciate that they did something like what we were playing was Holiday Hare 95. That was free, and it wasn't even like a free expansion. It was like standalone. You could just download Holiday Hare 95, and you had all these Christmas theme levels for free.
I enjoy when companies do like free DLC, free expansions. Like Borderlands 2 had a bunch of themed, including holiday themed, free expansions.
Yeah.
Actually, Borderlands 3 is doing free events as mini expansions. Like during Halloween, they do the Bloody Harvest.
Yeah. And
which
I'm
is
sure
just
they're
neat.
Probably doing something right now.
Oh, I'm sure. Well, they didn't do one last year, I think.
Oh, who knows? Well, either way, so this is decent game. Now we just played the Christmas content, but of course, I got it from GOG. They have basically like a collection that's like all the Jazz Jackrabbit one. I mean, people probably got a brief glimpse of the level select menu. There's a lot. So if this looks like something up your alley, you can get quite a lot of content. Plus, of course, this is only the first game in the series. They made several more. I do also have the Jazz Jackrabbit 2 collection, so maybe unless we come up with something better, that'll be our Christmas game next year. We'll play the holiday levels for that. I've heard that's a bit more polished than the first one. So
Borderlands 2 is probably old enough that we could probably do the Mercenary Day DLC for that.
Is it? I don't know.
If you can handle dealing with a first-person shooter.
Yeah,
I can play it on my Xbox One X with the backwards compatible Handsome Jack collection. So
it's too bad that doesn't have cross-platform play, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah, that's a shame because I have the PC version.
I
mean, I would hope by next year we can shoot our Christmas episode in the studio. It'd be nice.
We can see who can get through it faster.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
with my level 75 gauge.
I'm just saying, if we can actually be in the studio again, then we could split screen.
Well, yes, but
I mean, that's a lot of why we've been doing weird stuff during quarantine, is because, one of the strengths of the show is hey, there's two of us, we can play games 2-player.
Yeah.
But we're playing a lot of pre-internet games, so we have to be in the same room to play 2-player.
Or you don't have Xbox Live Gold.
I do have Xbox Live Gold. I don't have PlayStation
you don't have
Plus.
PlayStation Plus, right?
Yes. Even though I don't really use it a whole lot, just out of habit, I kept paying for Gold. So.
And I don't have a capture card as of yet.
So yeah. I mean, which is understandable because under normal circumstances, you wouldn't have a need for one.
No.
We'd just be using mine.
Unless I decided to just do random content, but
I mean,
I don't have a video editor, so.
Oh, that's easy. You can get them for free.
Oh, I'm sure, but.
Well, we don't have to worry about after we go off air. We can discuss that, but. Anyhow, this, as I mentioned, the first two Jazz Jackrabbit games are available on GOG. Keep your eye out and probably get them on sale. Or, I don't know, maybe you play this run up and you really love it and you're willing to pay $10 for it. And, hey, it's your money, man. It's it's up to you what you value. And if you enjoy the game and you feel like it's worth $10, then I'm not going to argue with it. I mean, there are probably classic games that I'd pay more money for that people watching this would be like, yeah, that's not worth it to me.
Perhaps.
I mean, I've paid like $70 for Super Robot Wars games, so,
Boy.
Their imports are expensive.
Boy.
Japan charges more for video games. Yeah, so, you can pick this up. If this looked interesting to you. I mean, hey, you're watching this on Christmas, so maybe there'll be a big holiday sale going on in GOG. And I don't know if they've actually released it on other platforms at this point. A lot of the times, once GOG has done all the work to get it working on modern platforms, the rights holders will be like, thanks, guys. We're going to go sell this on Steam, too. But anyhow, if you enjoyed us running headlong into enemies, make sure you give this episode a like. If you want to catch future episodes, and which maybe we can see guys coming more easily, make sure you subscribe to our channel. I've been Dan Mastriani. You can catch me on Twitter at NewTypeCola.
I'm Ian Butterfield. You can find me on Twitter at ENG Butterfield. You can find the show at RetroGameCNCT, Facebook.com/RetroGameConnect, and RetroGameConnect.tumblr.com. Let us know what you thought of the games we played. Let us know if there are any games you'd like us to play. If we can get our hands on them, we might just play them, or we might just run into them at full speed.
But most importantly, make sure you join us next time on Retro Game Connect.